Hey, what is up you guys, my name is Sub-Zero-X-Tabyte and today is going to be a fun day. A weird day but a fun day. I bet that most of you would know how much I despise creepers. I mean, that is like adding one by one which makes two, right? Well, yeah. But someone once told me that you should not shy away from your fears, but you should encounter them, and face them head on to lose your fear, or get control of said fear. Well, today we are doing just that by getting these creepers on my turf. They though that they could be running game around here, and I respect that. But right now they are not just blowing up people in Minecraft. No, they thought that they could be all smart and stuff and fight me head on in Roblox. Well, to that I say, come at me you fools, because Roblox is not only my home turf. No, we are playing a game which is like double the home turf. So yeah, that is right. Just make sure that we do not fail right here at the freaking beginning, because this might be a little harder than I had imagined in the first place. Oh no, we are killing it. Oh no, never mind all of that. So I am in a serious need of some calming down right now. So for some therapy I will definitely need some blowing up right here. Do you guys have that as well? I mean, not exactly like me that you are coming here when you need to settle down a little, but I like things like this because it really keeps my mind occupied so that I do not think about the stressful things too much. And I can tell you that being chased by a creeper in Roblox is a pretty stressful thing to do. And since I still have more things to do for today, I need to do this first. Otherwise I am no use to do anything today. So let's just say that I am down for anything to do right now before I can actually do something that is of any use. But how about we just make this a chill video today, right? So we are not going to do any heavy stuff today. We are just going to hang around and chill for a bit while I catch my breath from that life, and we will play this creeper game. Have you guys ever had something like that? Because I can tell you that it actually is really scary to have to deal with something like this. Well, I mean, only one death so far. That is pretty okay, am I right? But we will just try that one again, because you know I got some dust in my eye and you know I had to scratch, so that caught me off guard just back then. But now we are triumphant and we shall move on and continue through these lame obstacles. Okay, maybe they are lame, but they seem able to beat me. Well, like I always say, I shall not bow to anything that I find to be underneath me. So you know, I will just roll on like a steamroller and win my battles like I should. And that will probably be the last that we will ever see from these creatures who call themselves creepers, because they are creepy little buggers who do nothing but spread hate and fear across the galaxy. Okay, that was Star Wars, but I am not taking anything of that back. Come on, would any one of you take anything back against some creepers? No, that is right, you would just fight them head on and see what the result will be. Now I say that I hate creepers, but then I turn into one. Well people, that is just great a hypocrisy there. You all know how I roll. Do you guys know that one song called Hurt by Johnny Cash? He sings a line in there that goes like, "And you can have it all, my empire of dirt." Well, Johnny, this is my empire of dirt, and you can have this as well, because since it is dirt it does not mean that much to me. Just saying. I mean, I have a pretty good life and I could probably use like an empire or something, but not one of dirt. That would just be a little too messy for my taste. But hey, if you do like your empires to be made out of dirt, well, please just you do you, man. I am all down for that stuff. But by the way, something that I have not pointed out yet is the fact that I am still rocking my green attire. What do you guys think of this? I think it looks really cool. But the saddest part about this is the fact that you can just hop around and no one will actually know that it is me RIGHTN now, and I feel like that is something that is not good, because I like the attention that people give me. But no, that is gone, so I guess the good thing is that I can do whatever I please. It just feels like they get offended by the fact that I like myself. I mean, I respect it that you do not like it. So why do you have to talk trash about the fact that I do like it? But that is for another video. I do not want to go into some big rant that literally is about nothing. So how about we just continue with this and then we can see what we are doing next. I think that I might just go and walk around some places to find some peace of mind. But I am not sure yet, because I still have that creeper lurking around in the back of my mind. But whenever I see that thing again, I am sure that I can beat him. I am never backing down from a fight with such a creature, just because I do not like those things. I mean, they just get angry by the fact that you are getting near them. But then again, I kind of feel that way too when strangers are trying to invade my personal space. But I think that is just something that a lot of people have. Wow, I just feel like I actually get those creepers now. They just want to be left alone. and all that people like me do is invade their space. Man, that is weird that I know actually get why they get that angry. I mean, I could literally blow up when someone is getting too close to me. Okay, maybe not literally, but like my insides start to boil. I basically turn into an Anakin Skywalker and start screaming that I do not trust the Jedi way. But that is for another time and another place, because I am still in shock from the Rogue One experience. That was just mad. Have you guys already seen Rogue One? Because if you have not, well then you might want to go soon, because man, that movie is awesome, dude. It literally is lit, and I do not use the word lit that much, but it is actually lit, man. I cannot stress it enough how good that movie was. But okay, Rogue One has nothing to do with creepers or anything with Roblox nor Minecraft. But I really have no idea what I am doing right now. I am getting pretty tired of being up here. It might just be the altitude that is making me exhausted, but hey, whatever I do right now, that does not matter. It still keeps my mind off of that creeper attack from earlier today. I just cannot believe that I only just made it out alive. Of course I am glad that I made it out alive, but still man, it was rough. Let's just say that I hope that I will never encounter a creeper like that again. That is going to be my main goal for the end of the year, to not get blown up by a creeper. That would mean that I really need to watch my back whenever I get back into the Minecraft world, because that place is filled with those things. But of course I could be like, well, I am not going back there anymore, but I just cannot do that. I really need to go there, otherwise I would probably just go insane. It is like Kanye West. He needed some time off of the job, but he did not do that because he loved it too much. And then they had to put him into therapy because he was literally going mad. So let's just make sure that this does not happen to me in like ever. Even though I really like Kanye, I just hope that I do not have to go mad and stuff because of doing this. I mean, all respect to the guy, but I cannot just leave you guys alone, because if I would go mad, then that would mean that I could not make any videos for you guys. And of course I do not want to do that, and I am pretty sure that you guys would not like that as well. So let's just continue with the routine that we have right now, otherwise things will go down south for the worse instead of for the better. Alright, that was a creeper and I am not dealing with that right now. We need to fight them off. I mean, I am not going to get blown up by anything today. I managed to escape one today already, and I am not down to get blown up. So let's say that we are just going to destroy these creepers and call it a day. I think that we can keep these guys off with these bows. I am sure that we can do this, boys. If we can put our heads together, and I am sure that we can do all of this. But they are with a lot, man, that is pretty weird. I have never seen it that they come in these numbers. Man, they are fast though, and they look pretty mad. Maybe we have built on their sacred land or something. That would mean that they are going to keep coming probably. Alright, that was what I would call a real close call, man. Okay, but now I am in a bit of trouble because I do not have the high ground. I really need to make sure that I can get back on top of these dirt buildings because I do not want to get blown up. Alright, so we just need to make sure that we do not get blown up. That is priority number one right here, meaning that we need to keep them off and we need to stay out of their way, because once they get too close, that will be the moment that we are just done, man. Once they get close and they blow up, well, that will be the moment that I am just done for today, and I cannot afford that to happen for you guys. I really want to keep making videos, but of course if I were to get blown up by a creeper, that would mean that I would be in the hospital for some time, and when I am in the hospital I cannot make videos, or I would have to make a video about one of those weird hospitals again, because there really are some really weird hospitals in Roblox. I think that there are more weird ones than normal ones, just saying, and I do not want to be in that hospital ever again. Now I really do not want people to know where the next house is going to be, and as you know, if you do not know where something is, then you cannot get to it, and you cannot take anything out of said thing. Now that kind of worked, but that only solved one problem, and do not get me wrong, it did actually solve the problem with people stealing stuff out of my chest, but it did not solve the problem where people were still coming into my house every other freaking day. So today I am going to be combining these two ideas of mine. One is the hiding part, and two is the house part. So since hiding the chests of mine worked out well, I have decided to go out and make my house the same same way. I am just going to be building a house that is not like any other house, just so that I can make sure that I do not end up getting swatted and stuff like that ever again. Not that I have ever been swatted, but that was just metaphorically. Now we cannot just hide the house. We have to make this some kind of way where it is just going to be gone, like you cannot see it. So up into the skies we go. So we will have to make it blend in well. And what better way to do this than to just build the house inside the freaking jungle, people? That is like the best idea that I have ever come up with right now. But first things first, I am already proud of the fact that I was able to get the idea from myself, which I had applied to the chest/stealing problem. So that was a pretty awesome thing, to be honest. But I was able to apply that same idea that I used on the chest problem, and I am going to be putting it to work with the housing problem that I have got right now. But I am just hoping that once I am done with all of this right here, that I can just live here in peace again. But something is telling me that this will not work out the way that I wanted it to. It is just something that I feel coming up. I mean, that does not mean that this is a bad thing. I mean, I would rather have things go wrong while I am in the beginning stages of building this, because otherwise I would have to start all over again when I am almost done. But that is not something that I want to do right now. So I am just praying to the gods that this will actually work in one go and that I can finally have a good night of sleep again, because the last time that I did not have an interrupted sleep is like months ago. I mean, since these guys found out that they could just storm into my realm, they just literally started taking full advantage of it, and I hate it. I mean, how annoying is it when you get woken up every day at like 3 o'clock in the morning just because some noob is bashing at your door? I can honestly tell you that this is not a very fun and exciting thing to be doing, but I guess that I will just have to go through with this right now, because otherwise I will definitely never have another good night of sleep. I mean, come on. It just feels like every day is getting worse right now. I mean, I already do not get enough sleep, and you should be getting enough sleep in order for your brains to be working properly. And right now I am thinking of a way to get all of this over with, and I am on just a couple of hours of sleep, and that is just not something that will work for me right now. I mean, it is the harsh truth at this point, but it is just something that I will have to cope with until everything right here has all been sorted out. So I don't know about you guys, but this is going to get pretty mental. I am not really sure what to expect from this, but I bet that it is going to be really hard. I have seen a couple of videos where people fought these mobs and it looked really hard to me, but it looked like they were all lucky enough to get back to their home. So I hope that this will happen to me as well, and otherwise, you know, someone will probably have to come find me. I just hope that I do not get killed or kidnapped or something, and some creep finds me and he locks me up in his basement and he will keep me for all eternity. I am not really about all of that, so I just hope that I get straight back to my home so that my friend can literally love me. That is probably the funniest thing about all of this, the fact that I am going to get loved. But yeah, I am hopeful that all of this will go right at the first try, and otherwise I will have no idea what will happen to me if someone finds out that I am actually inside of the jungle. So let's just hope that I do not get beaten. But I think we are heading home because this Steve guy here has no idea how to do anything at all, which is a bummer. Just make sure that if you have not already to just sub, and make sure that you join us on our awesome sub journey to success. Now that means that we still have a lot to do. I mean, the next goal is obviously to get even more than 1 million subs, but that is not our end station. No, we will just be plowing on and make sure that we get to more than 1 million subs, which to me is just unreal. I do not know what to think about something like this, but it is just really insane if you are asking me. To think that there are at least 1 million subs of you out there really just fills my heart so much that it is insane. And even though I am a Minecraft and Roblox character, it still fills my square cardboard-like looking heart. It is just insane, people. But my god, this is insane, man. You guys could probably fit inside of this hole in the ground. It is just insane. It is like we were destined to meet each other. And of course I want to thank every single 1 million subs of you, and I hope that you are happy with me being there for you through thick and thin, just like you are here for me. I mean, I will keep on keeping on around here, and I will never give up this life here, but you will have to see it with your own eyes. I do not want you guys to just start believing me for no reason, because there is a reason. So whenever this video goes up, make sure that you go ahead and watch it right away. But that is not why we are here, or actually it is kind of why I am here, because the acts of yesterday are the reason why I am here today. If that makes any sense into that right now, because we actually have got a lot of bigger fish to fry right now. I mean, I have got all of these secrets to uncover about life, and I feel like Dame 2 Cosita might have something to do with it. Just a gut feeling. Whatever floats your boat, man. I mean, I am on cloud 9 and you will never get me down from here because I am just that awesome. Yeah, that is kind of my little rant to all of you guys out there, and I hope that you all enjoyed this little thing here. I mean, the thing that we have got here is kind of special, and I really want to keep this going, and that way we can all keep enjoying life and YouTube and gaming. So thank you all, and I will see all of y'all in the next video. Peace.